This is Dr. L.E. Ricks, author, speaker, educator, and creator of the Grind Codes. And today I want to talk about the topic of stop looking for affirmation. You know, one of the biggest barriers to our personal success is our desire to be affirmed by certain people. You know, it could be your parents, it could be your spouse, it could be a manager on your job, it could be a college professor. You know, we all want affirmation as human beings. But when it comes to chasing greatness, sometimes you'll never get the affirmation that you deserve or that you desire. And I want to talk about just stop looking for it. Because, you know, a lot of times we'll go to our graves trying to wait for that specific individual or a specific group of individuals to give us affirmations, to say, hey, you finally measure up. But when you're grinding, when you're working towards your success, when you're trying to be a better version of yourself, you have to affirm yourself. And I want to encourage you today, start affirming yourself. You know, because really it doesn't matter who affirms you. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, if you don't like who you are, if you don't like what you bring to the table in this world that we live in, if you don't believe that you can make the world a better place, then it doesn't matter how much affirmation you get. You'll never reach the goal that you're destined to reach. You know, one of the biggest travesties in this world is people who are searching for the affirmation that they'll never get. You know, I've talked to scores of people and scores of individuals who may have had parents pass away or grandparents who are deceased, and 20, 30 years they're talking about how if only their parents said this, or if only their grandparents told them that they were good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, they would be in a better place than they're at. And honestly, that's just an excuse. You know, in actuality, we all want affirmation, but if you don't get it, it's okay. Stop looking for it. Because sometimes when you look for something, you may not like what you get. You know, and sometimes too, you have to be careful with that, because sometimes people that we're looking for affirmation from will manipulate the affirmation that we're looking for. And this is what I mean by that. Sometimes when you're searching and you're thirsty or hungry for affirmation, people will take note of that, and sometimes they will purposefully hold back affirmation. They will purposefully tell you that you're not measuring up. They'll purposefully tell you that you need to do a little bit more. You're just not quite there yet. And I'm going to tell you, if you're waiting for perfection, you'll never get it, because nobody's perfect, and all of us need assistance to get to the next level in life. So remember, stop looking for affirmation. Stop looking for that right person or that right timing, because there's no such thing as perfect timing. It's never going to come. So you have to affirm yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to know your skills, your abilities, your gifts, your talents. And you have to believe that what you bring to the table is good enough to change the world. This is Dr. Ricks. This is Brain Coffee 101. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.